welcome everyone to the daily news analysis of 9th of January 2024. तो important articles न्यूज़पेपर से हिंदी न्यूज़पेपर से वन बाय वन देख लेते हैं. इंडिया मालदीव्स डिस्कस पार्ट इजराइल स्टेप्स इनटू कंट्रोवर्सी. ये पेज नंबर 1 का है. कर्नाटक हाई कोर्ट बैन्स माइनिंग एक्टिविटी नियर केआरएस रिजर्वर. An ambitious push for values ethics in higher education. Then understanding the European Union's carbon border tax. Then debating India's new hit and run law. How surgical care is in India is a neglected part of public health. PM suggests rollout of the 3 new criminal laws in UTs by year end. तो पहला आर्टिकल है इंडिया मालदीव्स डिस्कस पार्ट एज इजराइल एम्बेसी आल्सो जॉइन्स द कंट्रोवर्सी. The Ministry of External Affairs on Monday summoned the Maldivian envoy against the backdrop of ongoing war of words that erupted after 3 deputy ministers of the new government of President Mohammad Muizu posted remarks that were found to be disrespectful towards India and Prime Minister Narendra Modi. In the middle of the diplomatic dialogue to deal with the situation, the embassy of Israel stepped into the case and posted photographs of Lakshadweep on social media on Monday. High Commissioner of Maldives Ibrahim Sahib was summoned to the MEA. The Indian side, however, did not issue an official statement on the discussion that took place with the Maldivian envoy. Soon, the Indian High Commissioner to Mail Manu Mahawar was met by the Maldivian authorities. However, the High Commissioner of India in the Maldives said High Commissioner Manu Mahawar had a pre-arranged meeting with HE Dr. Ali Nasir Muhammad, Ambassador at Large at MOFA Maldives, today to discuss bilateral issues on Sunday. Sources informed The Hindu that the Indian High Commissioner in Malay had taken off the social media messages by the 3 deputy ministers strongly with the government of President Muizu. In the meanwhile, in an apparent response to the remarks from Maldives Deputy Minister for Youth Affairs Mariam Siona, who had mentioned Israel's ties with India in her now deleted social media post, the Israel embassy here has waded into the controversy and come out praising the tourism potential of Lakshadweep. Concerning escalations, foreign policy experts are concerned by the dramatic escalation in tension between the neighbors. In a post on X, former Foreign Secretary Nirupama Rao noted foreign relations and the practice of diplomacy are easily eroded by ill-advised remarks made irresponsible by persons in the public domain. Some within the Maldives fear that the development may impact the island's nation's tourism industry in the wake of online campaign in India calling for a boycott of the Maldives. Karnataka High Court bans mining activity near KRS Reservoir. High Court says ban will apply even on existing mining license, adding it will be in the force till the completion of a study by experts and decision taken by the State Committee on Dam Safety. The High Court of Karnataka has banned all types of mining and quarrying activities within a 20-kilometer radius of the historic Krishna Raja Sagar KRS Dam in Mandir district. The ban will apply even for those mining activities within a 20-kilometer radius for which permission licenses were already granted by the authorities or already operating in the area or were permitted on the orders of the court in earlier rounds of litigation, the High Court said. The court also said that the ban will be in force till the completion of a study by experts and the decision taken by the State Committee on Dam Safety set up as per the provisions of the Dam Safety Act 2021. A division bench comprising Chief Justice Prasanna B. Bharale and Justice Krishna S. Dikshit passed the interim order by so moto taking cognizance of recurring requiring a study as per the law to access possible danger to the dam of mining activity dam safety the bench took a cognizance of dam safety while hearing a petition filed by G.C. Kumar, a landowner from Kurali village of Pandavapura Taluka in Mandya district. The petitioner had questioned a restriction imposed in May 2023 by the Deputy Commissioner Mandya district against using the land for quarrying mining activity as one of the restrictions prevented him from using his agricultural land for quarrying even after its conversion for non-agricultural purposes, noticing that the court in certain petitioner earlier had permitted mining activities within a 20-kilometer radius of the dam. The bench said that such an order came to be passed as the Dam Safety Act 2021 was brought to its notice. The next article, a PM suggests rollout of three new criminal laws in UTs by year end. The annual Director General of Police conference attended by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in Jaipur last week took on board concerns over various facets of the implementation of the three new criminal laws, particularly storage and security of data. Starting with the Union territories, the government is now looking at the phased implementation of the three laws notified in December, said official who attended the conference. During the discussion, the Prime Minister is learned to have suggested that the three laws be rolled out in targeted manner in all the Union territories by 2024 and instead of just in Chandigarh as was being planned earlier. It was deliberated that every state would have the liberty to implement the laws in a phased manner. The Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita (BNS), Indian Penal Code 1860, the Bharatiya Sakshya (BS), which replaces the Indian Evidence Act 1872 and the Bharatiya Nagarika Suraksha Sanhita (BNSS) in the place of Code of Criminal Procedure 1898 were notified in the Gazette of India on the December 25. The BNSS mandates a compulsory adversarial recording of search and seizure in a criminal case. Chances of data theft. Police officials at the meeting said the data generated after the videotaping of search and seizure would be homologous. The chain of command and location where the data will be stored must be ascertained, as there are also chances of data theft and pilferage. They added Delhi Commissioner of Police Sanjay Arora intervened, stating that recently when the police decided to videotape a criminal since the 2 GB memory card available with the police officials was exhausted in 20 minutes under the BNSS, the recording should be produced immediately before the magistrate. However, officers pointed out that the evidential value of the data may be questioned if it is uploaded a few hours after the criminal crime has been committed. An official inquired about the funding pattern for the single-use memory cards. Since the states are often short on resources in policing matters, the security of data stored in cloud system was also discussed, and it was argued whether the pilferage of the system could compromise the case in the court of law. Police officials pointed out that all modules of the crime and criminal tracking network and systems (CCTNS), such as online filling of charge sheets, case diaries, and investigation reports, are not being used to their full potential by the states. Though the government has claimed that over 99% of the first information report (FIR) were being filled through CCTNS, the official said that it was only one of the pillars of the project. A session dedicated to cybersecurity delved into the need to protect critical infrastructure, particularly in the health and power sector from organized cyber attacks. Mr. Modi asked officials to consider the creation of a joint task force for the northeast states porous border in areas affected by left-wing extremism. There are joint teams of central and state police officials from neighboring districts. The northeast states, which also share a porous border with Myanmar, lack the mechanism. Joint task force will help in curtailing the insurgency in these areas as states often have their inquiry issues and work in silos and interstate consultation becomes difficult, said a senior government official. The regulatory loopholes in the implementation of the free movement regime with Myanmar were discussed. It was pointed out that Assam Rifles was present in a dual role counter insurgency and border guarding, leading to gap in effective security of border fencing was suggested as an important measure. A presentation was made on tribal uprising and the Prime Minister suggested that the issues be handled expeditiously so that they do not spiral out of control, giving minimal chances to vested in interest to exploit the situation. Mr. Modi, while speaking about illegal migration, said that the ecosystem which supports such movements should be dismantled. He was of the view that the investigating agencies and the police should ponder how 6,000 Rohingya reached Jammu from Rakhine State in Myanmar, which is thousands of kilometers away. He asked officials to look whether there is an ecosystem that supports this. The official said. The next article है DRDO counter drone system ready handed over to private farms. The counter drone system developed by the Defense Research and Development Organization DRDO is ready for the production and was already demonstrated to armed services and other internal security agencies with some order already placed. The DRDO is now focusing on high endurance unmanned aerial vehicle UAV, while the capability for smaller drones exists with the industry. The DRDO is making drone-based systems and anti-drone system based on the requirements of users agencies. The DRDO has developed a comprehensive integrated anti-drone system which comprises detection, identification and neutralization of a drone. The Defense Ministry informed the Parliamentary Standing Committee on Defense in a written reply. This was stated in its 42nd report, a review of working of DRDO which was tabled in Parliament recently. Three services have already placed 23 orders on BEL for DRDO developed technology. The above technology is suitable for detection, identification and neutralization of an intruding drone on our land border. Also, the solution can be customized for different challenges. The transfer of technology TOT for above technology has been handed over to private industries including BEL, Adani, Larsen and Tubro. L&T and ICOM, the ministry said the technology is capable of countering attacks, soft kills and hard kills of the all types of drones, including micro drones, which is being developed by DRDO. Anti-drone technology is where the focus should be, and in that the DRDO is working very closely with the industry. We are also doing a lot of R&D for doing anti-drone protection against these types of drones. Representatives of the DRDO said the DRDO is focusing on high-end drones. The panels were informed in advanced stage. In this regard, the DRDO said that the Apos medium altitude long endurance melee UAV developed for the intelligence surveillance, target acquisition and recon- reconnaissance Star application is in advanced stage of development trials. The short range armed UAV archer is being developed for reconnaissance, surveillance, and intensity conflict and developmental flight trial are under progress. During the briefing, it was submitted before the committee that the drone batteries are unavailable in the country, to which the ministry later replied that the order generation of the drones was using nickel, cadmium and silver zinc batteries as a secondary source of battery powder. Sorry, power. The next article है विकसित भारत यात्रा aims to help schemes reach all beneficiaries. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Monday said the main goal of Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra was to ensure that the government schemes reached all deserving people. After interacting with VBSY beneficiaries through video conference, Mr. Modi said the drive recently completed 50 days and had connected with about 11 crore people. Vikas Bharat Sankalp Yatra has become not only the journey of the government but also the journey of the country. He said. The Prime Minister said Mr. Modi ki guarantee vehicle along with officials and people's representatives were reaching every nook and cranny of the country. The poor people who spend their lives waiting to get the benefits of the government schemes are seeing the meaningful changes today. The government is reaching the doorsteps of beneficiaries and proactively providing the benefits. He said on the going buzz about Modi ki guarantee, he underlined the link between the resolution of a Viksit Bharat and the saturation of the scheme coverage. Our government wants the present and future generation not to have to live the life that the earlier generation lived. We want to get a larger population of the country out of the struggle for small daily needs. Therefore, we are focusing on the future of the farmers, women and youth. When the poor farmer, women and youth are empowered, the country will become powerful. He said since the drive was launched, nearly 12 lakh new applications for Ujjwala's connection were received along with the lakhs of applications for the Suraksha Bima Yojana, Jivan Jyoti Yojana, and PM Swanidhi. He said Mr. Modi said health checkups for over 2 crore people had been carried out so far, including 1 crore TB and 22 lakh sickle cell checkups. She said the doctors were reaching the doorsteps of the poor, the Dalits and the deprived and the tribal people, which was considered a challenge. A challenge. By previous comment, he talked about the benefits of Ayushman Yojana, which provides a health insurance of 5 lakh and Jan Aushadhi Kendra for the needy. The Prime Minister also highlighted the government's impact on women's empowerment through schemes such as the Mudra Yojana and their role as bank mitras, Pasu Sakhis, and ASHA workers. In the past decade, 10 crore women had joined self-help groups where over 7.5 lakh crore rupees had been provided to them. He noted, adding that this had helped a large number of women become financially independent over the years. He said the government has planned to further increase the number of such beneficiaries to 2 crore via program like Namo Drone Didi scheme, under which about 1 lakh drones had been demonstrated during the BBSY, stating that in the earlier government the scope of discussion on the agricultural policy was only limited to production and sale, neglecting the various issues faced by the farmers. Delhi, he said the government led by him had made all out efforts to ease every difficulty of the farmers. He listed the incentives in initiatives taken for them. So friends, this is all for today, and we will meet from tomorrow onwards with new news articles from the Hindu newspaper which are relevant from UPSC prospectus. So till then, thank you and keep studying.